Good afternoon. I'm really happy to be part of this conversation, and I hope we can enable business follow more circular approach. I'm going to start sharing my screen now. And I hope you can see that. Yeah, thank you. So, as I said, thank you very much for having this time to go through. I am sustainability engineer at Camira Fabrics, and what we do is environmental fabrics made in Huddersfield, and then we trade all across the globe. So we are essentially based in Huddersfield area, and we have quite a few units around the area in a very small distance, one from the other. And that is really helping us because we operate a business model which basically is enabling us to go through all the different production stages of the product and then actually follow different sustainability paths and realize what this is, what we would like to follow. So we do have some innovative ideas that we've been trying throughout the years. And following the next slide, this is our sustainability and environmental journey so far. It hasn't been always easy. I'd like to highlight that we already back in 1998, we started thinking about circularity. So we engineered a product which was called Rescued out of reclaimed wool, which was coming from woolen jumpers from the army. So that's the first circular project that we pursue. It wasn't a great success in terms of sales, but I think what was important to say that we start thinking in a different way and how we can develop different sustainability paths. We've been through different approaches. We've been using a lot of recycled polyester, and then recently we managed this year to develop a range which was made out of marine waste. We're also very proud because we're global leaders in the so-called bast ranges. So it is basically, we're talking about a collection with a blend of wool and bast fibers like nettle and hemp and flax. We own a hemp farm in Leicester, and this blend is it has great properties, but the best characteristic is that it is flame retardant without the use of any chemicals. We have a long experience also in recycled polyester. So we're working with post-industrial, we moved to post-consumer polyester out of recycled bottles. We have followed a closed loop approach. So all our polyester remnants is going back to our yarn supplier and turning back to us in new yarn. And then also, as I said, we've developed this marine waste new range, which I'm going to go through that now. Unfortunately, these are pictures that none of us wants to see. We're not happy about it. A lot of tons of plastic is ending up to the ocean, and we really thought that we need to address this issue. And that's why we developed this beautifully made fabric, actually. It's called Oceanic. We've been working with the Sequel Initiative, and we've developed this fabric, which each meter of it contains 26 plastic bottles. And I really want to go through this next slide because it will actually show how we've been able to, from marine waste, to have this really beautifully made fabric back to the production. So we work with, as I said, with the Sequel Initiative, which they work with fishermen from the Mediterranean Union, and they collect all the plastic from that region, and then they wash it, they shred it, they extrude it into yarn, and then the yarn is texturized and is coming back to our premises. Then we weave the fabric, we dyed it our own dye units, so we're pretty aware of all the chemicals going into the fabric. And then we have this fabric back to our warehouse. And we're really proud of it because it has been a huge success in terms of sales, and very big fabric manufacturers have adopted the fabric into their collection. So you can see this, there's a picture in the Deutsche Bank headquarters in Berlin. And big manufacturers are trying to use this fabric. So we're really pleased, and that means we will never stop evolving. And I hope that we could enable other companies follow this path. And that was, for me, a very short presentation, just a small overview. Thank you very much.